All right. Happy Easter, everybody. I'm just going to jump right in. Oh, wow. Is that a tune? We're just going to go back to some Villalobos. Work out this middle page here. And I'll probably have time to do the third page. You know, just get it rock solid. I deleted the plugin that allowed me to stream on here and X simultaneously. So hopefully the stream won't be disconnecting or like lagging up. If it's still doing that, then honestly, I don't know what else I should do. I guess I could probably just uninstall OBS and then, you know, reinstall it, or yeah, put it back on. I guess I could attempt that. But here we go. Second page. I'm going to start on the first page, bottom of the first page. Let's get in the right mindset. Why isn't this? Let's get in the right mindset. Let's try that again. Slow and methodical. Listening to every note, making sure everything's balanced, good tone. Less about rhythm, more about the quality of the sound. I should probably practice that too. I'm going to keep that a different section to practice. Yeah, let's go back to this. Do it in smaller chunks. And again. That was a good one. I love when it gets there. Okay, I should probably do this. What was it? No. Yeah, this. Landing that's difficult. Let's do that again. Oops, oops, oops. I'm resisting the urge to continue forward. It's getting there. I just made an attempt right there. I wanted to see where it was. I failed. I could not resist the urge. That's okay. That's okay. I'll get to it. I'm just trying to be very exact. Paying attention to everything. Leaving no stone left unturned. I just noticed I have been ignoring that. I've been doing the exact opposite. I've been doing an accelerando to kind of add to the tension. Whereas in the music it says you're supposed to slow down. I'm at odds with that. I'm not sure I agree with it. But I will attempt it. See what it sounds like. That could work. Yeah, that could work. What's up, David? You choose really nice pieces of music to play. Hey, thanks, man. Really appreciate it. I mean, I kind of feel like I'm playing the same stuff over and over, you know, because I'm just preparing for a concert that I'd like to have. It's not scheduled, but I'd like to have it. So I'm just trying to get a good selection. So I guess I chose wisely. So I got some Brazilian, which is Villalobos, South America. I got some European, obviously Bach. I got Spanish, and that's going to be the Cordoba. I have some, well, I guess that would also be European. French would also be European. Well, I'll just be specific. I got Bach, Baroque. I got some Spanish. I got Dian's arrangements, which is actually one is South American, one is French. I can't remember the other. Yeah, so just trying to one cute. I don't know what that last message is, by the way. I'm from LA, or not LA, but I'm in the LA County, Southern California. Yeah. So this one right here is Villalobos, who's Brazilian. So I'm just kind of, trying to keep everything clean. Listening to anything that sticks out, both good or bad. You thought I was from LA. That's interesting. Maybe it's just the way I speak, the inflections in my voice. I don't know. I mean, I'm not in LA. Like I said, I'm in LA County. It's about an hour away. Do you also play, David? A little bit. Okay, very cool, man. Very cool. Yeah, I haven't performed in a serious event in a very long time. So I need to start playing out informally, get my performance chops up. I've always liked this music, like this would always play it on the radio. That's awesome, dude. Yeah. it's like endless now, right? With all the different streaming platforms, you can listen to this all day. I actually made a playlist on Spotify, just classical guitar, and I just threw in a bunch of classical guitar albums on there. And yeah, it's just so nice. Try learning a few pieces on classical guitar, but never stuck with it. Definitely worth learning and fulfilling. Yes, it's fulfilling because once you get it, once you nail it, it's like, you know, you've completed the challenge, you know, and it's like this victory, this little victory lap you can take. Oh, that's what it is. Yeah. I the last piece, I actually practiced this one on stream a long time, sometime within the last month and a half, because that's when I started. Is this one? Oops. It's been a little bit. It's called Maria. Kind of goes on from there. The Rallentando will definitely make this easier. I was thinking of playing that Maria for like the encore at the end of the performance, the end of the concert, because it's one of my favorites. I've always appreciated seeing on playing this music live. Yeah, dude, it's yeah, live is definitely the way to go, because you see it, you know, being created on the spot, like just live in general. Like the music is being, it's coming out of them. I don't know. Nicely played. Thank you. Thank you. Down first. Yeah. This is not Bach. This is Villalobos. Hector Villalobos. If you want to look him up, I'll type his name up in the chat. The plan is to play 3 of his pieces. Thank you. Appreciate it. I mean, thanks for dropping in and saying hello. I always miss. I gotta watch. I'm gonna make a note to myself. Whoops. Watch right hand. Watch precision. We'll do that. Making sure maybe I could change fingers around, but that makes sense. I've been playing for a very long time, 34 years. You have the same. Hey, all right, well, fellow Estrada. That's awesome. What's funny is I met a neighbor recently, and we were just chatting it up. And her maiden last name was Estrada. She obviously married into whatever her husband's last name was, but and that was her maiden name. So we're everywhere. Might be wise to practice just that measure. Just to get used to it. I'm just trying to be careful with my index finger because it catches often. I just never seem to be able to work out a good nail shape. Sound like a broken record for a little bit. melody gets a little lost there. Oh, that's why. How am I gonna do that? Okay. All right, I need to stop. Okay, I got it. I need to. And then I need a star. Smaller. Put it right there. Oh. That was weird. I need to stop that open string. So basically what this means is when I play this A, this B needs to stop ringing, and I'm going to use that with my ring. I'm going to stop it with my ring finger. Why does the star look different? Oh, I see. Oh, cool. That's kind of neat. Look at that star. All right, sorry guys, I'm just getting distracted with silly things. Olivier, I've seen you here before, man. I think. How you doing? Should I just call it Olivier? I don't know. Whoa, I got 5 likes? Dude, you guys are amazing. I didn't even ask for any, and you guys just like click that button. That's awesome. I really appreciate that. I'm doing good, man. Just trying to work out this piece. You know, I want to play it well. So I'm making notes as I go, explaining them as I do. There it is. And occasionally sounding like a broken record because I'm playing the same thing over and over again. Dude, 7 likes? I love you guys. Today's a good day. Oops. That all of a sudden became much more difficult. Heiter Villalobos. Let me type it in so you can. Oops. Let me type it in. Delete that. That's the guy who wrote it. I think it's this. I could be wrong. Let me just look. How about that? Oh, I spelt it wrong. That's what it was. There. Classical, Baroque. I do. I do. I've been working on a lot of Bach lately. Classical, classical, not at the moment. No, like, what's the word I'm looking for? No pure classical at the moment. Romantic, I know a lot of romantic pieces. Bach is your favorite? Yeah, I mean he's like in a league of his own. Isn't he considered like the greatest composer that ever lived? I gotta watch my tone here. Mariachi? No, I don't really know any of that. Any of that kind of music. I was strictly classical. Once I started playing my classical, that's pretty much all I did. Other than like rock music, indie rock, and then classic rock, obviously. But I never got into the music of, I guess, my culture. I mean, it's good. I like mariachi music, but I never learned how to play any of it. It never interested me. Prelude number 1, cello suite on guitar. I'd have to learn it. I mean, I could probably fake it. Something like that. Talking about? Am I mixing that up? I actually don't know. Bach. Oh, she's talking about Bach. He created the most concepts. It's just amazing from yeah, dude. Yeah, I know what you're saying, dude. He's playing jazz chords and stuff, and 1680 whatever. He's doing nines and all kinds of wacky stuff. Like, dude. This guy's a beast, man. He's something else entirely. I'm confusing what? Maybe you were talking about this. Yeah, I don't know. But I never learned that piece. I could be mixing up the titles. But that's in my mind. That's the piece that came into my mind when I saw that title. So, yeah. Flamenco? Not really. But what's funny is when I started playing fingerpicking because I had listened to a Strunz and Farah cassette that my dad had put in the car when I was a kid, and I said, "Hey, Dad, I want to learn how to play like that." And he said, "Okay." So my parents enrolled me in a community college. As soon as I started high school, they enrolled me into the local community college, so I could take classical guitar courses. They didn't know. They're like, "Okay, it's fingerpicking. We know it's fingerpicking, or that style of guitar, nylon string guitar." So I started learning classical guitar, not realizing that it wasn't Strunz and Farah, it wasn't flamenco. Strunz and Farah was more like new age flamenco at the time. So I was using my fingers. That's all I cared about. Oh, sweet, man, this is awesome. But it wasn't flamenco. But I did have like a couple of lessons. Let's see. That's about the extent of my knowledge for flamenco. I also know this. Let's see, it's with your thumb. It's this flamenco technique. Let's see. That's it. That's it. I did learn a flamenco, but I play it with a classical guitar technique, so it's not going to sound like as fiery. So rumba. Something like that. It's been a long, long time. I did major in music. Yeah, I did 4 years undergrad. I did 2 years for my master's. Although 2 years I deviated from classical and started to do like composition. Any sore pieces? Not off the top of my head, but I did learn the Marlborough variations way back when as a part of my recital. But no, not at the moment. I don't think I can play any sore. Do I only know guitar? Yes. Yes. I mean, I took piano for about a year. And I mean, I only practiced before my lesson, so it looked like I practiced. But I'm sure my piano teacher knew, because like I was never really improving. I mean, I was, but so I learned like the basics. But no, can't really play the piano too much. I know my way around the chords and stuff. I used to know a couple of scales. Sounds great. Thank you. Appreciate it. Guitarists and pianists make either the worst or best percussionists. Huh. I never heard that. I think I can sort of play a couple of drum patterns, on the drum set. But yeah, I'm no drummer. Bossa, nope. Like I said, strictly classical. If not classical, then you're talking electric guitar, blues, and just like simple indie rock stuff. Gypsy jazz, yeah, gypsy jazz is pretty awesome. Difficult for sure, especially if you can do like improv stuff. You got to be quick with your mind, quick with your fingers. Yeah. I think my mind works too slowly to do like jazz stuff and improv, because you're changing keys and stuff, and you have to listen to what chord they're on in the music, and then you got to do the arpeggio, and then all of a sudden you're out into a new key, and it's just like, dude, whoa! I just give me a pentatonic, let me play some blues, and just chill. Should learn some rags. You mean ragas, like Indian music? Ragtime. Oops. Middle finger. Sorry to say, guys, but I'm completely dedicated to classical guitar. In composition, which would consist of my electric guitar. So like, I could probably just dip my toes in other genres, but I don't know. It's probably a weakness of mine, not wanting to study other genres. But I'd imagine if I got really good, then it'd be a strength, right? Because that's all I focused on. Do I know? I heard of him. I haven't seen him play much, But I actually have seen videos on the thumbnails. But what's funny, I got a beef with the YouTube algo, because like you watch a couple of videos and then the algorithm just changes, and then whatever you were interested in last week is all gone. Now it's all of this other stuff. I kind of wish the algorithm used history over the course of like several months. That way, you know, all of your interests are there as opposed to what you were watching the last couple of days. I really don't like that. But no, there was at the time when he was popping up all over, because, you know, I spent an afternoon looking up classical stuff or guitar stuff. So yeah, he started to pop up. But he makes great videos. You should create practice videos like him. He's booming right now. Yeah, I'll look him up. Practice video. I mean, I'm doing live streams. I guess I could compile some of the best portions, but that's just a lot of extra time. Like, I don't know if maybe I guess I should try it at least once. But, you know, going through all the footage would be like, dude, that's like an entire afternoon and evening. Rags are so complex on any instrument, and they're so underrated. They're so fun and difficult. I believe you. Respect. I used to feel that way before I was forced to do jazz. Yeah. I guess if you're forced into any situation, you're forcing yourself. You got to adapt. But seeing as how I'm not really in that position, feelings are mutual. I'm assuming you're talking about the YouTube algorithm. Classical is worthwhile in itself. For sure, can't go wrong. If you did decide to create videos like that, then count me as your regular viewer. All right, sweet, man. I'll consider it for sure. I mean, I have been making instructional videos for a while. I stopped. And then I'm getting back into it with these live streams. So I got to get back into those instructional videos. But if you go to my page, you can watch. It's less about me and more about the method. And I show you how to read. I show you how to do this and that. It's all there. But at some point, the videos, the tutorial portion of the video, because I'll play the piece or the lesson and then I'll break it down. At some point, the tutorial portion of the video is behind a paywall. So you'd have to subscribe you'd have to become a Patreon member. And then you have access to all the videos, which would include the tutorial. But I play Soar pieces, not very many, but the plan was to do the whole book, all of his Soar studies. I only did like 3. I did about half of Karuli's Preludes in one of his opuses, 114, I can't remember. I've done 2 of the 3 books from the Julio S. Sagleras method. And I'm halfway done with the solo guitar playing 1. So that's what I've put a lot of time into. I tried becoming a classical percussionist and refused to do anything other than marimba. Well, I mean, understandable, marimba sounds amazing, until I was hit with a reality check and joined a jazz band. Yeah, I get you, man. I get you. Maybe I just haven't been hit with a reality check. Because, unless you're like an amazing classical guitarist, I mean, the chances of anyone making a living performing, like, in that specific niche, classical guitar, you got to teach. There's just no way around it. Do I enjoy theory, composing, or performing more? Probably composing more than anything. I have a couple of videos of some of my compositions. They're in my channel. You just have to look up the playlist, because I think I put them all in a playlist. They're old videos. So I have some of those up there. So you can watch them if you'd like. And then I have one track on Spotify that's not related to classical guitar at all. Just look up my name on Spotify. It's like a dancey electronic thing that I had written. But if you go to the website, my website, which is, it should be in the link in the description here. I highlight a couple of compositions that I have written. You can listen there. So you do make a video playing some of the songs you learned entirely, like playing under a tree. Well, once the pieces sound good, I could consider that, but they got to be ready to be performed. Like, these are not ready to be performed. Yeah, I am optimistic. Do I sound pessimistic? I don't know. Am I giving off a pessimistic vibe? Even jazz guitar is so niche. It's better off to be well rounded for gigs. Yeah, I hear you, but it's hard to change mindsets and techniques for every genre. I agree entirely. Composing, yeah, composing is the best, man. I love it. But if you want to hear some of the stuff, just go to the website, my website, and you could hear like there's some classical guitar stuff, there's some electronic stuff, string ensemble stuff. I can't exactly remember what I highlighted or what I'm showcasing, but it's there. If any of you are interested. That I can already play. Trying to play it from memory. But guys, hit that like button. Let's see if we can get to 10 likes. Oh, there's only 3 of you left. Everybody left. Okay. Let's see if we can get to 10. I was listening to the tone. Probably practice that over and over again. Broken record. You know what I should do? When I do that, I should maybe put an image on the screen, like right above me, or maybe like right here, of just an actual broken record, and then just do this, so that people know what I'm doing. That'd be kind of funny. Or like an image of a record just skipping. Just a few more minutes, guys. I only planned an hour. I only planned for an hour. Oops, wrong fingers. This is the next part I need to practice. That whole section, all of that. This, basically from here. I don't know why that's so difficult. Middle finger. Okay, guys, well, that's the hour. I really appreciate you guys coming in, saying hello, asking me a couple of questions. Yeah, I'll be back. I do still plan on doing 3 hours today. I may be able to do another one, 2 to 3, maybe around 3:30, an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours from now. We'll see. If not, then I'll just do 2 hours tonight before bed. So thank you, everyone, for checking it out. And Patreon, if you guys are interested, I have some videos that show you how to play the guitar. Okay? All right, that's it.